Everyone, this is Patricia and I am traveling for history. I have returned to the Fort Ethan Allen Cemetery in Colchester, Vermont because I really wanted to see about finishing it today. I don't know if I will. I'm going to do my level best. I have finished the side closest to Route 15 and now I'm on the side that's spongy under my feet. And it may not be as spongy as last time, but still it's fairly uncomfortable. All right. So I'm all the way to the back, and we can see there's fencing there, that old fencing that I discovered the first time I was here. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I think it's beautiful. Beautiful fencing. Whoops. These mosquitoes are so thick. Yuck. So this is Hector Torres, and from his wife here, I'll always love you, Millie. Whew. Kind of unusual, he outlived her by a decade. This one over here too. So again, if you want a longer time to see these any of these headstones, I recommend that you pause the video and you can pinch. Once it's paused, you can pinch to get a better look-see at it. I think look-see should be in the dictionary. What do you think? Oof. Apparently he went by Pete. If you want to see the copious pictures I take, you have a couple of choices. You can follow me on Instagram, Traveling for History. You can follow me on Facebook, Traveling for History. I also upload to Google Maps, but I'm not under Traveling for History there. I'm under my other name. You find me under PA. I know that's descriptive. But if you type in the places you're looking for, I upload quite a few pictures there. This was a remarkable woman, Margaret Peg Devlin. I wonder what made her remarkable. I would love to hear what her friends have to say about that. So she lived to see 70. Quite young in today's world. There was one over here though. Did I film this one already? I don't think so. I mean, look at this. This is a nicer... Well, look at that daddy long legs there. Holy cow. Look at the size of that bad boy. Can I capture it? Do you see it? I can't even see it I can't see it in the video, but I can see it in real life. It's right there. Huh. Anyway, the other one I videotaped in another video from today was it almost looked corroded. It was so filled with I don't know, not moss, but something like that. But this one's very. It still reminds me of a nativity scene. Oh, God, these mosquitoes. Still reminds me of those nativity scenes at Christmas time on someone's front lawn. I'm a huge fan of plastic Santas, snowmen, reindeer. I have some stuff like that. candles. Tacky. It could be referred to as tacky, and that would be completely correct. Ooh, the sun is getting a little lower in the sky. It's not going to set yet, but I give it about an hour and 15 minutes. So my hope is to quicken my pace a little bit. I don't walk fast though. Just about unreadable. It'd be nice when it's colder out. Mosquitoes will be gone by then. She's gone home. All right, I was just calculating how much more there was to film here, and I know where I left off on this side. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. I can do 5 rows. She says confidently. But I can do 5 rows. Hey, that's a skunk from Bugs Bunny, I do believe. What was her name? I mean, Pepe Le Pew was the boy skunk, but what was the name of his wannabe girlfriend? And she didn't want to be his girlfriend. He wanted her to be his girlfriend. I cannot recall her name. But if you can, please put in the comments below. Oh, this is not a fresh grave though. I mean, look at that headstone. This is not a fresh grave. But it looks like it is, doesn't it? And I'll go ahead and give it a wide berth. Connecticut. And let me go ahead and back up and take a photograph of this, but clearly this is not, it's just not a new grave. American Legion. This is a medical detachment maybe, whoops, Staff Sergeant, MED, DET. That's what it looks like to me. It says American Legion in the front here. Rhode Island. I'm guessing that's Corporal US 7, 7th U.S. Field Artillery. Ohio, U.S. Navy for him. Massachusetts. So understand with the fort, these men would have been recruited or would have joined, and depending upon where they were going to be going, they would come to Fort Ethan Allen for their training. Willis Hatcher, 1st Sergeant, 10th Cavalry, Spanish-American War. Wow. I have not seen that before. I mean, I've seen these a few times in different cemeteries, but this is the first time I've seen it on a headstone. And if you watch, gosh, I'm not sure what part this will be. I do encounter a few of these over that side, and I was wondering why this shape, but maybe it's because of the Spanish-American War. Catholic, I'm guessing. Another disabled American veteran. Note the boulders over here. Maybe they're going to be burying more people along here, but looks like someone has driven over this side, given the tracks on both sides. Looks like they drove all the way around. Interesting, there's several that look like these are new graves, and I mean they're not new graves at all, but they do look it. And I wonder if for these graves, because that's World War I, if they did not have the concrete like they do nowadays, and if they didn't have the concrete, the graves will sink. I mean, these are not sunk. These have not sunk, but I'm just wondering. I'm thinking aloud here. And it's very spongy if you step on it. Or very hard. That last one was very soft and spongy. But I'll stand by what I said last time. This side is quite spongy compared to the other side. And it is uneven ground. So it just feels, it's pretty uncomfortable to walk on. And I'm wearing new shoes today. The same style I always have worn for the last 14 to 15 years. But still. And they've added another name up here, February 1, 2021. So, wow, 40, just barely 40. Wow, I'm so sorry. 40 is young. I know, depending upon your age, that may not sound young, but I'm in my late 50s, so 40 is young. Oh, here comes a truck. Busy place today. Third vehicle I've seen today. Here. I'm glad people are visiting. Marine Corps. Corporal. Master Sergeant, Headquarters Battery, World War II. I know OLC is an oak leaf cluster, but BSM, I don't know what that stands for. And my good intentions will not get me anywhere. I'll forget about this entirely. But if you know what BSM stands for, please let me know in the comments below. Let us all know. When I say let me know, I mean let us all know. Oh, Coast Guard. I don't see that very often. And I have now, I'm pretty sure I have covered all of it. All right, well, let me walk over here to these boulders. I don't want to disturb anyone who may be visiting a grave, that's for sure. Nobody wants that. I do appreciate your coming with me when I came back to tour again, finish touring the 40th Allen Cemetery here in Colchester, Vermont. Now, I will say I have some very exciting places I'm going to be visiting coming up this week that I'm recording, going to record this week and start showing you next week. I have a 2-hour drive ahead of me on Saturday, and a friend graciously said, yeah, I'll come with you for this. I think it sounds like fun. And so that's a 2-hour drive, one way. But that'll be good. Gonna be taking a hike. Of course, if I had a nickel for each time I had someone tell me to take a hike, I'd probably be very rich by now. But aside from that fact, it's just we're taking a hike on this history trail, and you're seeing a ghost town here in Vermont. Very, very excited about that. Super, super excited. So, anyway, that's we're going on Saturday, and tomorrow I'm going down to Addison County, which is south of me, a little over an hour south of me. I'm going to be visiting some interesting sites. I think the church is still standing. Gosh, I hope so. Can't tell. It's hard to tell in the Google Maps photograph I was looking at earlier today, and a former school. But the one that I think is the most fascinating is this covered bridge. It's a train bridge, and it's the only one in Vermont and only one of 8 of this particular type. So next week, wait till next week, you'll be seeing that video. Anyway, thank you so much for coming with me today. And let's take another look-see at this fencing here, because isn't this nifty? I dare say it really is. And I especially love seeing the old cemetery fence on the other side of it. That's fantastic. Really fantastic. Since I like old things. Before we know it, this will be old, and perhaps behind another piece of fencing. On that note, oh, that guy in the pickup truck has left now. He visited someone over on that side. Anyway, as I was saying, this is Patricia, and I'm traveling for history. Until we meet again, you have a great evening, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.